The phone line by PKD Nambiar, political analyst, someone who supports the BJP. Your response to the points that Rahul Gandhi raised today, especially about how there were warnings in February and the Prime Minister did not listen, the government didn't listen, and also questions being raised about, our real death numbers.
Gagi, I don't think anybody anymore gives too much of an importance to the Rahul Gandhi and his time-to-time Twitter or the media bites. We have seen both he and his party was missing in action during this crisis. They were never been seen anywhere. He himself was
right, but
in his own
PKD
house.
Nambiar, we're talking about what the government did. So please answer about, the issues that he's raised, not so much about him or his party, but, the point raised about how not just the Congress, but many experts had also pointed out in February that numbers were rising. We needed to take care. Many experts have also pointed out this issue of, needing transparent data that, that the numbers that we're getting might not be correct. What would you say on these issues?
But two points you have raised. One is the numbers, whether it is the number of COVID patients and as well as the number of deaths. Whatever Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said in this particular front, if at all, if we go even 1%, if there is any truth in it, why don't that means all the Congress ruled states are also giving this information? Or is
sure.
He should also be able to understand that the states. The health is a subject matter of the states, and the states provides the data to the center, and center further publish it. So that means the Punjab, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and etc. are also providing the wrong data. I think let him manage the chief ministers of Congress ruled states and give the original data, and those data are genuine. Then let it be. I think a national party like Congress and or the so-called. The head of the party should be a little bit more responsible and informative when he talks about the data at least. The second part you said, there is no doubt, a country of 1.35 billion people, you may not be able to ever get the right data with regard to number of people who have. So that data may come, I don't know when, because that is not in nowhere else, it is not only in India, even whether it is in the US or in the developed nations, they have not been able to give that data. So I think let's not politicize the pandemic. The pandemic is the virus do not know Congress or a BJP or an Aam Aadmi party. The need of the hour is that both government and the opposition should work together and try and get out.
No, absolutely. And that's the point Rahul Gandhi also raised. He said, don't treat the opposition like your enemy, and we're all in this together, and we need to, face the challenges and realize exactly how big the challenges are.
Gargi, this is, one is that you speak on a press conference or a Twitter. Second
sure.
is your actions. On the one side, you are tweeting and saying that but there are millions of people have already died in India, which may have been quoted somewhere in New York Times, and making it as a hysteria amongst the people. Is that what you expect from a responsible politician or a leader, or which ruled the country almost 60 years in this country? I think the people should be able to rise above the political line. Definitely, I would say that all the governments, whether it is state governments to central government, every government has failed every individual of this country during the second wave of pandemic. There is no doubt and there is no denial. And not less than the Prime Minister has said very clearly that yes, this was really a wave, a tsunami, which was hit all of us, and we may not have been even prepared. And the best way to put somebody who have put this very well across is the RSS chief. He himself
right.
said that both people and the governments have taken very, very lenient approach in the second wave. And even if somebody tried to say that no, everything was good.
Right.
The people who are affected, no. That somebody tried to say that no, everything was good.
Right.
The people who are affected know the real apathy they had gone through. But I think Rahul Gandhi should become more of like a statesman level now. Don't become like a Twitterati and just go and attack the government without the real facts in place.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much.